Hello, Cancer. Oh, itchy nose, and welcome to your February 2022 reading. Spirit, itchy nose and all. So, let's see what's going on for you, Cancer. What's happening this month? I'm telling you, the astrologers I follow, they're saying that it's gonna be quite the month for everybody, all over the world, and you can see all kinds of shit happening now. So I'm loving it. Anyway, let's take a look at your cards. Okay, what have we got? Ooh, this is really good. I love the first glance. So here's the cards. We have the Eight of Swords. Then we have the Ace of Swords. And then we have the High Priestess. Okay, here's what I'm getting. First glance, okay? So with the Eight of Swords, this is in the past and you were sitting in a position or an energy of some sort where you were feeling really trapped. You were feeling stuck. You were frustrated. You were just like, fuck. Oh, I need to get out of here. I need to get out of this. I need to move on. I need to change this. It was that kind of energy, okay? Right now, the energy you're sitting in is the Ace of Swords, and that is moving forward, baby. That is taking back your power. That is moving ahead, moving forward, moving up, moving on, however you want to put that. And the outcome, potential outcome, High Priestess, this is you, like, okay, going from the Eight of Swords to Ace of Swords is you stepping into your power, right? This is like on fucking steroids. You are the shit, okay? So, reading over, you're fucking awesome. Or you're gonna be. I mean, you are anyway, you know what I'm saying? But there's a leveling up and a power that you bring out or achieve, however you want to put that, that is like unparalleled, should you choose to tap into it. Because the High Priestess, this is all about your higher self, your intuition, your gut feel, all of that. There's a lot of potential sitting there. Okay, let's get some cards. What do we want? Let's take one of these. Spirit. Oh, I'm testing all these cards, like Oracle decks, tarot decks, and everything for my website. I'm going to be selling them. So I have all these different kinds to play around with and stuff, which is really cool. Spirit, like stuff I would have maybe never purchased on my own, right? So here's the thing. Like some of these decks, I'm like, they're so cool. Spirit, but the quality of the cards, like the card stock, is shit. And that annoys me. And if you've watched me for any length of time, you know, shitty card stock, not a fan. Spirit. So it's funny. I mean, I've never created a deck. I think it'd be very cool. Maybe someday. Probably not, because I don't know. Who knows? Anyway. Yeah, but I mean, choosing the size of the cards and the kind of the actual physical card that you're gonna make, Spirit, I would be very picky about that. I would be very, very picky. So when it's like shitty cardstock, I'm like, dude, what were you thinking? Honestly. Okay, what deck am I missing? This one. Okay, one more, and then we'll get talking. Okay, so I should put out a poll. Can you do that on YouTube? I don't know. Maybe I'll do it on Facebook or something. Who wants me to create my own Oracle deck? Yeah, because I have time to do that now. Well, I mean, it can be, you know, one of those like passion projects that take a while or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I got too much shit on my table here. I don't have room. What's going on? All right, let's take a quick look at these cards. Oh. This is looking so good. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. I just want to blah, 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 right? Okay. The technical term, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So let's talk about the Eight of Swords. The two cards that came out, we have individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. That is just a beautiful card, period, hands down. I absolutely love that. And then we have Rhiannon, we have the mystery. Because this is in the past, in that Eight of Swords energy, like feeling trapped, it's like the individuality is you saying, you know what? I have a lot to give. I have a lot to do. I have a lot that I want to put forward, but it was feeling like you couldn't. So I don't know if that, it could be entrapped in your own mind, which with the Eight of Swords, I typically get. It could have been some external forces too, or influences, but I think it's more you. Like you kind of sitting all up in your head a little bit. Get, the saying, you need to get out of your own way, right? And the mystery with that is be open, or being open, maybe you were open to things coming to you in ways you didn't expect. Like, I'm going with another saying. Hang on. Man plans and God laughs, right? If you have a vision, a goal, anything like that, something that you want to move towards to or work towards, don't get caught up in how is it going to happen. I need to see all the steps. I need to see exactly how it's going to play out. Just be aware of what's going on and how things might unfold, but you never know what's going to crop up that's maybe going to steer you in a direction or throw a resource at you that you just didn't anticipate, right? And believe me, that's a human thing. We want to know how shit's going to happen, right? And I'm totally guilty of that, like big time. So there's that. But so yeah, this whole thing of you wanting to move forward or pursue whatever this is, I think you were feeling kind of stuck, and mostly because it was you holding yourself back a bit. So now you're at the point, like I said, with this Ace of Swords, it's like, I'm doing it. I'm moving forward. And this is so cool because the cards that came out for this, we have Ocean, excuse me, Fearless Love. And then we have Dragon, Discover Your Courage. Like, seriously, being fearless. I mean, I know it says fearless love, but this is love of yourself, right? Love yourself enough to go, you know what? If I make mistakes along the way, if I don't do the right thing, if someone doesn't like me, let it go, right? That's releasing the fear. Because if you're if you're sitting in fear already, right? This Eight of Swords energy, if you're already sitting in some form of fear, you don't want to bring that forward. You can't bring it forward. How successful are you going to be unless you leave that fear behind, right? Fear and flight or fight situation is a good thing because it gets your adrenaline going and you're like, fuck, I'm being chased by a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh my God, fear is a good thing, right? But, I want to start my own business. Okay, you're starting your own business is not a T-Rex chasing you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about exploration and discovery. And you know what? That's huge as I'm looking ahead to the High Priestess card, right? Really? Okay, and I'm looking at this. I love this deck. Is so fucking good. I have to stop and tell you. African Goddess Rising Oracle. This is such an amazing deck. I'm so glad. I hate the cards, like the stock. Well, the stock isn't that bad, actually. But anyway, whatever. Enough about the cards. Point is, look at her. Look at her. Look at how friggin' chill she is. Look at her just relaxing back, being her cool old badass self, going, I got this. Hold my beer, right? Like, hold my drink. She doesn't drink beer. Look at her. Look at her. She's drinking like some fucking expensive, I don't know, Dom Perignon and I don't know, crazy umbrella cocktails. Like, this girl she's not settling for less, and neither should you. And that's the whole courage, let go of fear, level up, like, go forth. Boldly go where no one has gone before, Star Trek nerd. Okay? So that's the Ace of Swords. Okay, I know I'm talking a lot. I don't know, I'm really chatty this morning, but that's okay. You signed up for it. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so great. Fearless, bold, moving forward. When we look at that High Priestess card potential outcome, the two cards that came out with it, we have Choice and we have Wise One. Grow within your current situation. Growth coupled with the High Priestess. Come on. You have the power to do so much. And you know what's interesting? I just noticed with this Wise One card and actually your Eight of Swords, they both have owl images. I hope you can see that. It's like you grow actually from this owl who's like looking for prey and being, adjusting their eyes to looking in the dark and trying to find their way out of things or into things, trying to find their prey. And the journey takes you all the way to this Wise One. And now the owl is sitting there. This lady isn't her master. They're working together in unison, right? Whereas this lady and the owl, they haven't quite come together yet. Do you see what I mean? And maybe that was it. You were sitting there going, how is this going to come together? When you let go and let the mystery just reveal itself one step at a time, look at where this can take you. This is now the owl. It's not like looking for prey in the dark and everything. It's imparting wisdom. This is the owl of wisdom, not the owl of prey. Not that there's anything wrong with this, because you need this too. Like I said, you need fear, but it's having the wisdom to harness the fear, use it when you need it, when you're being chased by a T-Rex, okay? Otherwise, put that fear in your back pocket. That's part of ego, right? That's part of the ego world and whatever. Stick it in your back pocket, put a little pocket in your purse, okay? Hang on to it in case you need it. But this is where you're going to get your power. This is your High Priestess energy. I don't know where all of that came from, but that was pretty fucking good, man. I want to be a Cancer right now because this is so cool. Okay, again, talking a lot. I know. Okay, this whole thing though, past, present, future, has so much power and potential in it. This is pretty amazing. Okay, stop talking, Nancy. Well, keep talking, but not babbling. All right. Where do I want to drill down? I want to drill down on all of this. All of it. You know what we're going to look at? We're looking at potential outcome, because I want to know, this High Priestess that you are evolving into, what is that going to look like? What is the potential there? This is so exciting. Oh my God. Spirit, I think this is the best February reading I've done so far already. This is just awesome. Oh, that's an interesting card. Okay. What else? Let's take one of these. Spirit. Yeah. Oh my, you've got quite the reading. Holy shit. Cancer. It's too good for words. I'm telling you. Oh, I took two. You know, I'm taking them both because that's what we do around here. Oh, wow. Oh, this is interesting. You're going to be doing a lot of inner work, my friend. Yeah. Oh, where's my little deck? Shit, man. I need my clarifier deck. Okay. Because we'll probably pull some tarot, because that's what I do. But let's talk about the cards that came out as we cascade down the board, right? And look at what's happening here. So under the High Priestess and our Wise One, right? We have 4 cards instead of 3. You got a bonus. So the first one is Epiphany. Seek clarity. Then we have Lord. Take charge with authority. This is a very emperor kind of energy. Then we have, oh my God, I'm going to butcher these ladies' names. Oh, I think I can read her. Okay. Mami Wata. And it's naked. And then this lady is Long Bubby Susie. Oh my God, that's funny. And it's shame. So, remember how I was saying I see this is going to be like a journey for you, okay? I think that as you bust out and move forward, right? This Ace of Swords moving forward energy, when you get into the High Priestess, it's just beginning. This is the tip of the iceberg. And don't let that scare you. Because I know it does sound kind of scary, especially when you've got naked and shame coming out together. This is talking about that, and I hate this phrase. I know there's a better one, and I can't remember what it is, but that dark night of the soul stuff. I think you're going to be working at this. Or if you don't feel that, you need to. And you need to embrace it, because with going through that, drudging up all the ugly parts of you, okay? And when I say drudging up, it doesn't mean you're hanging on to it, right? This is letting go, okay? Or at least dealing with it, honoring whatever comes up, and file it away with that fear in your pocket, okay? So the epiphany of seeking clarity is doing this work, pulling up anything that you were embarrassed about, anything you were ashamed about, anything that bothers you about you, your past, your history, your family, anything. Deal with all of that shit. This Lord card there, this is the taking charge. This is going, okay, I know I'm walking into something that's going to be ugly and scary, okay? I know I'm going to have to deal with some shit that I haven't wanted to look at or deal with. But you know, in going through the journey that you already have to get to this High Priestess energy, you have the wisdom, the maturity, and the power to keep your shit under control. Okay? So don't be afraid of doing that. Yeah, nobody wants to go through that exercise. I get it. Spirit. But sometimes it's a necessity, a necessary evil. As I say quite often. Oh, this is interesting. Here we go. These are good. These are good cards too. We have the Four of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. The fours, this is about stability and security. This is what you're going to get by going through this exercise. Pull up all the old shitty shit, deal with it, move on. That's your Four of Cups. You're going to feel better for having done it. Okay? Queen of Swords, this is truth. This is standing in your truth, right? So remember the Ace of Swords, this is standing in your power and being true to yourself. Same thing, right? So this Queen of Swords, she's hanging out here with this Lord and seeking clarity. Seeking clarity, that's about truth. And that's the Queen of Swords. Truth, justice, integrity, all of that stuff. This is really good. And yeah, I know it's a little bit, you're probably sitting there going, fuck, I don't want to do that, because I don't blame you. Okay, so now I'm okay with not being a Cancer, because the first part's like, yeah, the second part's like, oh, damn it, right? It's that kind of thing. So I know I'm joking around and being goofy, but honestly, this is like, I'm going to say it again, do not be afraid of this, like all of this is, because it is so empowering, like so empowering for you. Okay, we're going to get you some advice cards. Ooh, let's take one of these. Yeah, I'm looking at what I've got here. Can't make this shit up, man. I'm telling you. Spirit. Yeah, we'll take you. Oh, you really are, Spirit, going through, what do you call it? It's like big, I don't know, spiritual awakening, spiritual leveling up, something like that. I don't know. This is some crazy shit, man. Crazy good. Okay, now we're talking advice. I'm going to tell you the cards and then we'll talk. So the first one is humility. You've developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. Very, very wise. Then we have Spider Woman. We have thinking. And then we have ending. This, again, remember, as you're going through all of this, you are choosing the path that you go down. Okay, everything that's happening with you is a choice that you are making. And it's going to bring you to the ending of hanging on to all that old crap, right? It's going to end any yuckiness that you've been harboring that, you know, I said, like you dredge up, you bring up to the surface and deal with. Have the humility to remember that, you know what? I'm okay with me and I'm okay with everybody else too, right? Because this is true. We're all here to do something. We just have different paths. right? We all count, we all matter. And the thinking card, that's just what it is. The thinking, you know, here we go. 4 of Swords. This is the seeking clarity. It's kicking back, not exactly kicking back, but sort of, and going, okay, let's just chill and figure this out, and we're just going to do it one step at a time, kind of thing. So this is so good. I just I should start doing extended readings and then drill down on the other stuff. That's such a good idea. Do a membership thing. I might do that someday, just not today, but let me know what you think about that too. So like, share, subscribe, comment. I want to know what the heck is going on with this, because this is something else, man. Oh my God, I'm excited for you. Really excited for you. Okay, we're going to leave it there. So until next time, much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Cancer. Bye.